Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we're going to talk about a problem that everyone faces whenever it comes to working with Elementor. Specifically, we're going to talk about a sticky header is not working in your Elementor. But first of all, I want to make sure that you have tried a lot of methods already, but it didn't work. And if not, please check out the checklist and then move forward with the video. So first thing is that first method is sticky section is set, but you didn't mention the top position. So first of all, let's go back to our website where we'll be working. So you want to make the sticky header, and we want to go to motion effects and then make the sticky top. And from here you can choose the devices, and from here you must say when or what should it be whenever the section is sticky. So for example, I would like to make the sticky to top 0. So there should not be any gap when the section is sticky with the top part. So after you've done this or made sure it's 0, then you should be good to go. And if it's not working, then let's check if the current section's parent section has a class with overflow hidden. So in that case, how would you check this? So for example, if you have the Chrome or any other browsers, so there should be any tools like inspect element or inspect the page or something similar. Then just the highlighted part is your section, but click on the arrow if you are on Chrome. So click here and click on the section, respective section. Okay, so now if I click here, I would like to go to this is the child of this section. Okay, so this is the child of this section, and if I click here, I would like to find out any overflow hidden. And going through all of the classes is very hard. So for that, I will just filter out. So I'll just say overflow. So this will give me a chance to look up to the overflow class or overflow CSS attribute very quickly. So as you can see, I don't find anything uh, in my parent sections. At least in immediate 4 parent sections, there is no overflow hidden. There is one overflow with clips, so there is no overflow hidden. This is actually erased or overwritten by some other over this overflow clip. So this is not going to affect. Okay, so this if this is also good, then let's check if you have the Z index too low. So what Z index is? So first of all, Z index or Z index, um, you know, it kind of shows that which layers these sections are kind of layers on this web page. So if you have a Z index higher, if you have this section Z index higher than these sections, then these will be shown uh, on top of these sections. So the higher the Z index is, the top of the layer it should appear. So if you have the sticky part and top 0 part is fine, then you are going to be not you are not going to see your sticky section if the Z index is 0 or lower. So in your Elementor, you have the layout tab under advanced, then come to Z index. So make sure the Z index is higher. To check it properly, let's make it 9999 and save and publish, and let's check if it works or not. So And after we set the sticky part or set this sticky section, we may see any of the errors probably. So sometimes it may appear that the sticky element is not found. So in that case, you have to move to the next part. So let's move to next part, which is a plugin conflict. So if you have multiple plugins for header, footer, and custom theme, they might be conflicting with each others. Okay, so make sure you disable all your plugins if possible, then check if it's working or not. And the last part is caching plugin. And if there is any caching plugin or your version of Elementor or your version of the Elementor Pro is very low or older, then you should update it or upgrade it to make it working. And if everything or none of these actually works, then let's move on to another part. So here comes when we will not be using the Elementor's editor to make it sticky. So for now, I will have to um, make the sticky none to remove it, and then I will have to go back to my page again. So as if I go back to my home page, if I scroll down, it doesn't work actually. So what I need to do, what I need to find out is that if there is anything that bothering this section to be sticky, or might be there is another section. So this is the header actually, and whenever we inspecting it or whenever we're um, applying the sticky part, this is actually applying in this section or in this div, which is the child of this header section. So what if we just make this header section sticky instead? So this will be similar to this is making the sticky this one, but it should work. So first let's just click here on the header section. It has an ID mast header, so which means actually master header, and let's remove the filter. So as we can see here, the master header or the main header section has a position relative. So now we are going to make it sticky since we have the main container, or maybe in other parents container there should be a position relative, so we don't need to think about that. So let's check this or make this header sticky. And if we scroll down, this didn't work yet. So let's make top 0. So as you can see, this is actually sticking. To make it work, let's just copy this whole thing, or you can just copy the ID and put a symbol, hash symbol on it. So let's do it. So let's remove everything and let's just do it with the ID. So hashtag. So as you can see, hashtag ID and the index, something like this, and position is sticky top 0. So if I publish it now and let's go to homepage again to see if it's working or not. So, okay. So let's check it on another incognito tab. Or let's make sure if it's applied properly. So let's check it out here. On header. So as you can see, since this is actually this is called specificity. So this is actually active, and this part is overlapping our custom CSS. So we need to put importance to our custom CSS. Okay. So to do this, just make sure we put important because our custom CSS should be important than the default one. Okay, so let's publish it again. And now let's refresh the page again and it should be good to go. So our sticky section is working properly. So to mention it or to check it again, to check it again, we'd like to go to incognito window to check if it's working or not. So as we can see, it's working very well. So this is how you can fix that Elementor header is not working. Okay. So, and thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, then please comment down below. I'd like to know more about it. And if you want to see more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you.